I'm here on any night. Probably tonight, the line is out to here, packed here.
Our Instagram platform is, it's actually pretty international because we took, in the beginning, we actually took, I had an Instagram account for my dog, which had like 75,000 followers all over the world.
I had to beg for this.
Dog people are.
He did. So I was like, let me just try and do it again with a food account. I'm like, it's a little bit harder. People love dogs.
Yeah.
and it's more saturated,
right,
I'd say,
for
right?
sure.
Everyone's trying to do it.
And people don't tend to follow restaurants as much as they do the like foodie accounts that showcase beautiful dishes from all over. But so he convinced me that we should just try and flip it. So what we did was we created this whole campaign.
Dog lovers to tacos.
Right. So we created this whole campaign.
They were like, "What the hell just happened to my?"
100%. I got hate.
Angry.
Sure.
I had to watch the comments when we posted the cocktail pic because it would be shit like, "What the fuck? Where's the dog?"
Yeah.
Delete.
No, people just like ripping us, getting
Imagine
like
that
nasty
personality.
emails. Like,
And so she went from just being a dog to we're like, we gotta keep the dog in there somewhere. So in the beginning, for like the first 6 months, it was a food post or a cocktail post, then a dog post.
Right.
And so we kept her in the brand, and then now she's like,
What was the name of the
so the whole
dog?
Your face
so
slowly.
the dog account was Dallas the Wall Pig. Because when she was a puppy, she looked like a walrus piglet.
Okay.
So she was Dallas the Wall Pig, and actually, if you search Wall Pig on Google now, a suggestion for her brand or her breed comes up. So we changed Google, which is cool.
She's getting a new social
You're
media
gonna do an
manager.
overlay of that, right?
Did she change her attitude? Change for you guys? What she did?
She's just
Doesn't jump on the
she's
bed
always had
anymore.
the same attitude.
Big ego.
But so we started this whole campaign, like the dog was opening the restaurant, like pictures of her with like a paw print on a leash, like this kind of a thing. Steph from CT Bites wrote about it, like the dog opening up the Instagram. She was in all the early photos, and then we like flipped it. So the cool thing is that we do have exposure from like everywhere, because if you're a local food account, someone from Sweden's probably not following you. When we reopened, I think part of the exposure from the dog like really helped us access these markets that weren't open yet. That's why people from New Jersey came, Boston came. I mean, every once in a while we still get a comment like, I didn't even realize I was following a taco account. I thought I was following a dog.
By the way, like that makes a lot of sense in the restaurant world, right?
Right.
But like we wouldn't even know each other if it wasn't for social media. We wouldn't be working together.
Right.
And beyond that, like I would argue that we'd be out of business right now due to the pandemic if I didn't flip 5 fucking years ago and be followed around with a videographer.
Right.
Like literally my episode next week is episode 200. That's 4 fucking years of putting out a weekly vlog in commercial real estate,
Right.
which is super fucking uninteresting.
In industry, you're still
relatively
getting mailed
interesting,
flyers.
But I'm saying like, and so we're, the shit we're doing is like almost bizarre in our industry, but it's been so obvious to me for so long that this is the future.
But what's interesting thing is, and Jay and I experienced this, is landlords are now looking at that.
Right.
They want to know what you do socially, and if you're not up to that par, it's almost as important. Like,
It's so
how much money you have,
cool.
what's your experience, what did you do?
It's a lookbook
Yeah.
into
It's a
like,
fucking life resume. Like for
Right.
me, it's literally like I could never think about actually carrying a business card,
Right.
And the way that like my Instagram, I couldn't give a shit how many followers I have. It's literally so after I meet you and you go to my Instagram and you're like, oh shit, this guy represents these companies and have been doing this for that long, and oh by the way, his kids are fucking cute and they rap and spin records. Like
Right.
that's cool.
It looks like you lost another one.